98% of the goods and services that we rely upon so heavily here in Hawaii, such as food, water, even the fuel that we put in our vehicles, is delivered via ships. Now let's say, for example, that there was a vessel that came into the port and they had a large oil spill or a major marine casualty. That could potentially shut down the port and restrict other vessels from being able to come in. With that in consideration, the islands of Hawaii are only able to self-sustain for approximately 3 days without that continued flow of goods and services. As such, the Coast Guard's mission is absolutely paramount. So when we go out an exam, the first thing we'll do is we'll meet with the captain and we'll discuss the scope of the exam. We'll be referencing the regulations to check both their certificates and documents, review the crew licenses, and then we'll usually split up into 2 separate groups. One group will head topside to the bridge, and the other group will head down below to the engineering spaces. Both teams will work their way towards the center. The group up on the bridge will be looking at things such as navigation equipment, indicators, life-saving equipment, and so forth. Crew down in the engineering space will be looking at things such as the steering gear equipment, the engine. Once that's complete, then we'll have the crew go ahead and move into drills. So they'll perform a fire drill for us, and then they'll roll into an abandoned ship drill. Once all of those criteria are met and to the satisfaction of the Coast Guard and within the regulations, then we'll complete the exam.
It's important for the Coast Guard to inspect the commerce coming through here because the Port of Honolulu really is the lifeblood of the Hawaiian Islands. And to be in the Coast Guard, we're charged with keeping the safety of this port, which everything else counts on. So to be that key role in that whole chain of commerce gives me an enormous sense of pride.
The Coast Guard's mission is to maintain both the safety and the security here at the port, while protecting the maritime environment and ensuring the continued flow of commerce, which is particularly vital to both the residents and tourists here in the islands of Hawaii.